France says U.S. position on Middle East peace confounded and stressing. Reuters by John Irish Bonn, Germany. Bonn, Germany. France considers the U.S. position on the Israeli-Palestinian clash befuddled and stressing, its outside priest said on Thursday, responding to U.S. President Trump's dropping of the America's responsibility regarding a two-state solution. Jean-Marc Ayrault met Secretary of State Rex Tillerson at a G20 meeting of remote clergymen in Bonn where, he stated, he got some consolation about Washington's position on Russia, yet little on the Middle East. I found that there was more accuracy on outside strategy regardless of the possibility that I found that on the Israeli-Palestinian dossier it was extremely confounded and stressing. Ayrault said of his meeting, I needed to remind him after the meeting between Donald Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that in France there are no different choices other than the point of view of a two-state arrangement, and that the other choice which Mr. Tillerson raised was not reasonable or adjusted. He didn't indicate what other choice Tillerson had proposed. At a news gathering in Washington with Netanyahu on Wednesday, Trump said, I am taking a gander at two-state, and one state, and I like the one that both sides like. On Russia, Ayrault said he was glad to hear Tillerson say that authorizations on Russia over its activities in Ukraine would just be lifted if there was advance on the Minsk consent to end battling in East Ukraine. With Russia we have some genuine purposes of contradiction and they must be put on the table. It's not by putting forth neighborly expressions that issues will be settled, Ayrault told columnists. Tillerson remained very broad regarding the matter. He said, having quite recently come back from Tehran, Ayrault said he was worried by the new organization's calls to audit without any preparation the understanding between significant forces and Iran over its atomic program. The arrangement must be totally regarded by Iran, however it is not feasible to open up another development site for an ascension that was come to in trouble. I sense that there was a distinction of supposition or if nothing else ? He said the genuine verbal confrontation on Iran now was not the atomic arrangement, but rather its impedance in the area, particularly Syria and Iraq. At the point when asked whether Tillerson had cleared up the U.S. position on